Oh, well, my name's Fox, and I told Big and I'm Fox, and this is the racist lion cub and the sexist hyena. Oh, jeebus. No, don't mind. Okay. I got this title. I just thought of this title, and I'm like, I gotta use it. I freaking got to. But I saw the first episode of The Lion Guard today. I recorded it. Turns out there's a movie, so that I thought this was gonna give me the whole backstory about Scar and everything. Nope, that's in the movie. So I might look into that. I might have to go buy it because I don't know if they're gonna show it on Disney anytime soon. But I saw the first episode, and I'll say this one is possibly way better than the first one I saw, or the third episode. I think the third episode might have been just a filler. But this one is a lot better, and I'll say why, but let me first do the story. Basically, they chase off the new three hyenas for the series, which is this main boss hyena, another hyena, and then you have a dumb hyena like the three from the movie. Though, mind you, one of them is not a girl. And I thought, well, that's dumb. Turns out it's the setup for something else later on, but I'll come to that in a second. And then basically fighting these hyenas, Keon accidentally runs on top of a wooden log and gets separated from his team because the log guts, and they said to meet him at this place called Flat Rock Ridge, and Keon has to go through the outlands where the hyenas are to get there, and his friends going wacky shenanigans trying to first they follow the badger. Also, let me mind, because apparently I got it wrong last time. I was corrected on it. Apparently none of them have superpowers. None of these animals have superpowers. Keon just has Keon having me just assuming they had magical powers because, you know, one of them roars and summons the gods, lion gods of old, to roar with him, to have a super roar. Another bird has a freaking shiny eyes that allow him to see super far, and a cheetah has super speed, which, okay, yeah, that one might get, though mind you, that super speed kind of looks a little too super speedy. But yeah, apparently they're not powers, except for like Keon's roar. My bad for me getting that mixed up, especially with the super fart and the glowing eyes. But anyways, basically, they first follow the freaking little I'll come back to Team B, as we'll call Keon's group. But Team A, Keon's walking through the Badlands, where he then runs into a female hyena, which of course Keon shows his utter racism towards them, saying, all hyenas are evil and bad. And then the hyena then says, not all of them, only the males. The males are stupid. I'm like, okay, we just went from racism to extreme holy balls feminism. To, mind you, I'm over-exaggerating on the feminist thing. Only because I thought that was, only because I went into my head like, holy crap, we went to racist to feminist real quick. And mind you, not saying all feminists are bad, and not saying women shouldn't have, you know, equal things, but I'm merely saying that because I just thought it was funny. It's like, only the males are dumb, although she does say, well, not all males, so that's good at least. I'm talking about the extreme people who say, like, screw all males, men, whatever. But anyway, so Keon doesn't trust her, and the hyena's of course telling him, you have to go this way, and he's like, no, I'm going this way, and he goes the wrong way, falls into a thorn bush, which I looked at the thorn, Keon was climbing this rock, and it falls into this thorn bush after the hyena says that, yeah, that's where the trail ends. He falls into the thorn bush, and the hyena jumps down and growls at it, which I was thinking, I'm like, that's straight out of the frickin' movie, which isn't bad, because I do like, if, like, they have something like a legacy or something. Like, if a character has a legacy or something, and there's some things that kind of mirror the original, but then still have it different, I kind of still like that. So, the hyena's like, oh, okay. The hyena's like, looks like the hyena's gonna attack, but turns out she's helping Keon get out of the thorn bushes. And Keon's like, oh, thanks. And then he's limping because he fell and landed in thorn bushes, and so she has to help him. And and the hyena says that they're the same, and Keon's like, no, we're nothing the same. I'm nothing like a hyena. Being a little racist now, aren't you, Keon? But then she says, well, no, we're all part of the circle of life. You eat the food, and then we clean up the rest of it. We're the janitor group. And then she's like, and which I like because that's kind of like, instead of just like what is it called? The one where like it was that little boy and like everything he had a book of animals and when like, oh look, this and they do this and this. I kind of like how they throw little facts and stuff and tidbits out there for the kids so they learn a little bit while they're watching it. Other than like the obvious somewhat lessons and stuff like that. Which I like they're teaching like, oh yeah, the hyenas are scavengers. They clean up the bones and everything, basically eating that. And then they have their own little song, which is like Shishi Shabuya or something like that. And then we are the same, which isn't that bad of a song actually. They're singing. Then the hyena takes, I forget what the girl hyena's name was, because girl, if I haven't said that yet, the girl hyena takes her to she says she's not part of the bad hyenas group, which then helps Keon to that area so that Keon can make her way through. But then she's ambushed by the bad hyenas, and then until Keon comes in, and then the two fight. To then go on fighting off the hyenas, and then using the roar at the end, scaring the hyenas away. And then basically that's where he meets up with his team. And the team's like, don't like the hyena at first, but then he says, no, she's good. She's not all hyenas are the same. And they're like, oh, okay. And then that's like somewhat the end of the episode as they split ways. And the girl hyena says, I'll see you soon. And then they split separate ways. Also, I want to say, I would honestly ship Keon and that freaking hyena girl. Because those two were freaking awesome together. I will say I would ship that. I don't know what the babies would look like. Mind you, if you're going by Gen X, there probably won't be any babies. But in a cartoon, sure, there could be babies. I would honestly want to see. I would honestly like them. I would honestly ship the hyena and Keon together. But anyways, then we go to Group B, where we have the badger, the cheetah, the hippo, and the bird, and they're all trying to find. They're all trying to find Flat Rock Ridge. They don't have no idea where it is, so they go ask the flamboyant zebra, I don't know where it is. I'm the flamboyant. That's a terrible flamboyant. Oh my god, I don't know where it is. Something like that. Something a little bit better, a little more. But he doesn't know where it is, so they go ask a hippo. Well, first they follow the freaking badger. Badger annoys the living crap out of me. If they replaced the badger with the hyena girl, that would have been awesome. That would have been grand. That would have been great. Because screw that freaking badger. I dislike him. I dislike the design. I dislike his attitude. I just dislike him. He's a dumb little character, and I do not like him. I would highly loved if the hyena was if the badger was replaced by the hyena, which one would have been cool to have a hyena on their team because of the whole rift between lions and hyenas. Not to mention, apparently this is all in canon with episode or the second movie of the Lion King 2. Though, mind you, apparently there's some flub-ups with the sister, though I haven't seen that movie yet. There's some flub, but then I also want to see Scar's group come in at some point during this, or see an evil version of the Lion Mark. Which, mind you, I have some questions about the Lion Mark also, because I've got a little more backstory on it. But I'll come up with that later. But Group B goes to first following the dang badger, who we now, well, I guess it's before that episode, but we kind of now know this badger's not the brightest genius. He's not. Apparently he was chosen for his bravery, which I'm not sure if it's bravery or, you could be brave. There's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. Can you guess which side I think the badger stands on? Stupidity. I don't I don't know if I'll add the word stupidity in that, but hopefully I did. But anyways, they follow the badger. The badger has no idea where they're going, so they ask the zebra. The zebra says he doesn't know where it is, so they go ask the rhino, which the hippo goes to ask the rhino. The rhino has no idea where this is, and all this time, the cheetah is having the same expression and feeling as I am, where she's just like, oh my freaking gosh, just hurry up! Just the entire time, she's not having none of this. She is tired of this. She is like, oh my gosh, I will leave these idiots. And she does! At one point, they find out where Flat Ridge Rock is, and the cheetah goes, great, I'll lead the way! Boom! Just leaves the suckers! Which, mind you, I don't blame her. I would have left them a while ago. Well, maybe not the hippo and the bird, but the badger, fudge. I would have kicked that sucker down all. I would have kicked that sucker off Pride Rock as soon as I met him. No, that's so mean. But I'm not trying to be too mean. But that badger, my lord, that badger. And also through this entire thing, they're praising Keon. Well, he's like, if Keon was here, we would, which mind you, okay, it annoyed the fudge at me when they kept saying it, but like, he's like, when Keon was here, he would know where Flat Rock Ridge is. If Keon was here, he would ask the right questions. If Keon was here, he wouldn't have left us behind. Well, Keon's not freaking here, you freaking idiots! Stop saying, if Keon was here. One, I dislike that because it was freaking annoying. I don't think the cheetah did it. I don't think the cheetah did it that much. Or if she did, I don't know. But they just kept praising Keon, saying, oh, if Keon, our Lord and Savior, or the King of all lions was here, my Lord, we would not be in such a predicament. By goodness gracious, and I'm just like, shut the fudge up! Stop praising Keon! Like, one, if they would have stuck with just Keon and this hyena trying to learning their differences and stuff like that, but learning how they're so similar and stuff, I would have been glad. I would have been happy. Heck, if this was an 11-minute episode, like 11-minute episodes like the Wander Over Yonder like segments, or Adventure Time, or Steven Universe. How the fuck did I forget Steven Universe? This is my favorite shows. If it would have been 11-minute segments and it would have been just Keon and this hyena, this would have been a great episode. I would say this is a great episode. Sure, like maybe not like something that would like beat Return or something of Steven Universe or any of the Steven Universe, but this would have been a perfectly solid episode. It would have been a nice little episode. You have Keon and this hyena talking back and forth, saying how they're different or not, and like they sing their songs, then they fight the hyenas, and then Keon meets up with his team, and that's the end. Beautiful. Would have been an awesome little segment, awesome little episode. But no, we had to have the freaking group praising Keon, which, mind you, I hope because they at least give Keon some faults, where at least say like, okay, he is a little racist toward the hyenas. Or he does have the idea of, maybe I should blow away all of the clouds in the last episode, blow away all the clouds with my super roar, and he says, no, you can't do that. Watching, I'm like, okay, he at least has the ideas to do these things, or at least he has some faults, but my lord, his friends praise the guy like he's freaking Lion Jesus, which his father basically is. But anyways, Lion Jesus analogy aside, yeah, that was just the thing, and also that felt so much like you're teaching the kids, one, don't judge a book by its cover, don't judge people by their looks or other people of their type or whatever, which I honestly could say could be put towards race, where some people are racist, but like, no, that shouldn't be put towards that. That's more, actually, that would be put more towards, like, let's say, a whole bunch of Somalian pirates. I could say there's or a group of people. Like, there's a bunch of bad people. Like, you could say gangs. Like, not all people of darker skin color, or other things. Or you say racist white people. Not all white people are racist. Not all black people are gang members. Same thing you could kind of put it towards. Not all hyenas are bad. That's where you could put it towards. No racism. Good. I like that thing. Good. Don't be racist. I like that lesson. Seeing the similarities between people, showing that we're all somewhat similar. Great. Awesome. The circle of life. Teaching, also they also talk about rhinos, how they put mud on them so they don't get sunburned. Good little tidbit. Little lesson there. Yes. What I don't like is a freaking followers. Where they're like, we should follow Keon. We should follow Keon. No! I would have loved if Keon wasn't there, one of them stepped up. One of them said, well, even know that, one of them would have stepped up and said, we don't need Keon right now. Come on, we can do this by ourselves. We don't need Keon. And then they'd be like, oh, okay. Okay, and someone steps up, or saying that they don't need Keon there. Stop praising the freaking game. That is one thing I'm like, But other than Team B, Team A, I extremely liked. Team A, I extremely liked. Cut it down to just them, that one episode, and boom, done. Or you could do like an Adventure Time thing where you have like how BMO had that entire episode where BMO was at the house while the other two left and then came back with like darts on their heads and stuff like that. Then you can have later on down the line have what happened during that time period where they're trying to find Long Ridge Rock, add their own little mini adventure. Great, awesome. But other than that, oh my lord, I did not like Team B. Team A, awesome. I want to see that hyena return. Team B, fudge them. Again, the Cheeto, favorite character in Team B. Favorite character in Team B because of she was fed up with these idiots. She was just like, oh my lord, you guys are freaking stupid. Oh, that little badger though. Fudge that badger. I would have preferred the freaking I would so have preferred the hyena to replace the badger. But this actually does have some ground. This has some grounds to be a good show. This does. The animation, yeah, it's not the greatest, but it's passable. It looked like they tried to replicate the Lion King style and everything, which they did. They replicated somewhat. Movements, sure, they're not that good. Some character designs are just so freaking annoying. One, the hippo's a hippo. That's like the basic design. Mind you, if I saw Murray running around there, I'd be like, "What? Yeah!" But the hippo's a hippo. It's a classic hippo design. The badger, my lord, the badger design just effing annoys me. It just freaking annoys me. I don't know why, but it just freaking annoys the living crap out of me. It just annoys me. I don't know why. Maybe it's the dumb look. Maybe it's just the stupid character itself. I don't know. It just freaking annoys me. But anyways, I'm definitely want to keep checking it out. It has some basis to where you have the things with the hyenas, and you might also have a basis with the evil. Actually, I forgot. I think the end of Simba's Pride or Lion King 2, I think the bad lions actually join up with the main lions, if I remember correctly. I don't know. I gotta watch the movie, the Lion Guard movie, because I want to know. I want to know what the fudge is up with. What the fudge is up with? Like the group. Like, does Scar's son still appear? Although I don't know if he was Scar's son, but I want to know if Scar's son appears in the Lion Guard movie, and hopefully if he'll appear because I haven't seen the movie since kindergarten. I haven't seen Lion Guard movie since kindergarten, and that was 1998. No, because I've actually been in school way longer than a lot. I think I've like since 3. So I was like in preschool, and then I was in preschool, and then I was in kindergarten. Yeah, so I was like in preschool. I was in preschool, I believe, when it came out, because 2001 was when I started. 2001 is when I started is when I ended kindergarten and started first grade. Yeah, so it happened around there, I think. Around that time period. I think I was in Texas. I was living in Texas then, I believe. But like, I remember correctly, the Scar's son is like what was one of my favorite characters. I liked him just because I liked always the dark characters. I don't know why. Well, I just like him. It's freaking awesome. I love dark characters. But yeah, I always liked him and stuff, especially like when you see like Scar's son and Simba, when Scar and Simba kind of do Mufasa and Scar point. I'm like, dang, that's pretty cool. I really got to rewatch that movie. I'll probably, if I can find the Lion Guard movie, hopefully it's cheap, I'll probably buy that, and I'll probably buy the Lion King 2 too, or unless it's probably on Netflix, hopefully. But either way, thank you very much for watching. The series has some potential. It does. Whether it taps into that potential is the question, because it's not like other, like at least from what I remember of Disney Junior, where it's just like, will you know where the treasure is? That's more Dora the Explorer, but company like that, where they always talk to the camera. Though, mind you, they do that 2 times, and that was mostly during the song. That was about it. But they look at the camera at least, and like they just like, oh, okay, yeah. Whatever. Continue onward. They like, it's not like it's not like we're saying he did the bad thing. Yeah, now Keon, you know that you shouldn't blow up the world because that would kill a bunch of people, and we can't have that. Mind you, I'm making that up, but it's not like patronizing, like, oh, look, talking down to them. But mind you, the whole point where they kept praising Keon is concerning about, saying like, oh, you should be a follower. No! But maybe that'll be brought up later on. Either way, hopefully it gets a lot better. It has some basis of being somewhat good. But either way, thank you everyone so much for watching. You want to check out my videos that I've done, please get the link in the description below. Please check out all my other videos. And we will see you later.